So, Nigel Farage popped onto a special edition of the BBC's Question Time last night, and the BBC being the BBC, it was all rather predictable. Apart from one guy who said he voted for Brexit, the whole audience was filled to the brim with people who, and you can tell by the way they looked at him, that they had a seething hatred for the guy and everything that he stands for. Now, I know during programmes like these, the TV company usually vet the questions asked by the audience to whoever is receiving them, and they were just pathetic, they really were. In fact, I would put good money that these questions came from BBC stooges themselves. Questions like, why is reform full of racists like yourself? I mean, Jesus, how pathetic. The whole programme was designed to make Nigel Farage look bad, but it didn't work. Because as of this morning, and considering everything that's happened recently, and the establishment have flung everything at Farage and reform, they are now 3 points above the Tories in the polls. And I think that is because people are starting to wake up and realise that Nigel Farage and the vast majority of people who vote for him and support the guy isn't what the BBC, the woke establishment, the mainstream media, and the deranged lunatic lefties on social media portray him to be. Nigel Farage handled that Question Time last night like a boss. And every time some BBC goon threw an insulting question designed to make him look bad, and the showmanship gift that Nigel Farage has, where he was able to absorb these insults, they weren't questions, they were insults, and throw them back, is something Richard Tice just doesn't have. That Question Time audience was probably the most hostile I have ever seen on that show. And Nigel Farage held his own and dropped truth bombs. The guy just told the truth. And I believe his policies, when it comes to the most important issues I believe this country is facing, are the most practical and put the people of this country first. And that's something we haven't had for decades. So yeah, try as they might, they just simply can't barrage the Farage. They can assault him, they can make up crap using paid actors to try and make him look bad, and they can put him against a hostile left-wing audience. And Nigel Farage still comes out of it smelling like roses, and that's the guy we need. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for listening. And until the next time, have a great weekend, and Roger Trout.